that children were affected by tear gas. And the situation in place, and is there an investigation underway to prevent this from happening again?
Certainly, the White House would never want children to be in harm's way in any capacity whatsoever. However, that is why we are continuing to encourage people to follow the law and go to ports of entry. Law enforcement officials have used appropriate non-lethal force to protect themselves and prevent an illegal rush across the border. And let's also not forget that this isn't the first time that non-lethal force like this is for very similar circumstances. In fact, they were actually for far less circumstances because they didn't have the same numbers in the mass rush that we're seeing in this caravan take place. Certainly, no one wants women or children or any individuals to have this happen, which is why we've encouraged them to actually follow the law and go to ports of entry.
You're going to have to give me a second. I'm posting some links to this. Hello again, and welcome to the Devil's Advocate. We're going to take just a few moments here, and you're going to allow me to get set up, I hope. And something that is... I'm not sure. Just give me 1 second here. Hang on. So we have one person joining the lobby. If you'd allow, and if you can do as I have done, if you can share the link, that would be great. I'm just trying to get a few people in today. And my hope is we will, of course, we'll be able to get to the root of a few of the problems that we're having currently. What are the major discourses that I think people are forgetting about, and that is, this is terrible. Just give me a second. Oh, here we go. We're filling up. Well, it's good to see. It's good to see here. Who do we all have here? Okay. We have, there's two of us. Hello, how are you? And welcome to the Devil's Advocate. I am your reputable host, Robert Kane, and today we're discussing, of course, the Mexican caravan, if that's what they truly want to call it. Your comments are welcome at the bottom of the screen. And I really want to hear everyone's thoughts on really the current state of the democracy of the United States and how it's handling its Mexican and Latino counterparts. I truly believe that this is a huge issue in the United States of America. The reason for this is because Mexico has long been known as a very, very big pipeline for narcotics distribution, for the importation of narcotics such as heroin, cocaine, marijuana being a big export. That's how they fund their other exploits. And as we move along in this topic, in this discussion, it's my hope that we can really kind of dispel some of the myths also surrounding our current president. Your president, Donald Trump. I'm very, very proud to have him serve. I am Canadian, by the way. Not too proud to be these days. You know, it can be said, ladies and gentlemen, that as we move along into the new millennium, that frankly, your country, the United States of America, is in some serious jeopardy. And I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you that. I'm sure a lot of you already know, but I'm here to disclose the facts. I'm here to explain to you exactly just how serious of an issue this is. I'd appreciate if you guys would keep, whoever's here, you want to keep sharing the link to this. I by the way, I've reached out to a few people who may or may not be joining. The bottom line is here. Hey, people got lives nowadays. I'm really taking this next step that I feel is so adamantly important. And, a lot of people, if you go and you look into my videos, you'll see that I've been really just bombarding CNN. I mean, it's been, one bomb after another. And I think they deserve it. And they deserve a hell of a lot more. They're not showing any respect when it comes to Congress. They're not showing any respect when it comes to the way things are truly done as a democracy. Yeah, democratic republic. They're not. They'd like to think that they are. Oh, go Hillary, go, and this is just right the way it is. Unfortunately, I mean these acts that are being portrayed by CNN are just absolutely horrendous, and they're ridiculous. I personally think as we go along, we're going to come to find that it's absolutely terrible. Everything from and by the way, everyone is going on about General Motors right now. There's a lot of people out there that don't know that actually Donald Trump has donated and done fundraising to help General Motors establish themselves abroad in other places. Come on, let's face it. The more automobiles that get out there in the market, we're not talking within the US or Canada, we're talking broadband here worldwide, then, the better the economy is going to do. This whole thing currently, it's a very small issue, in my opinion. Mr. Lemon from CNN, his name says it all. Trump denying the use of tear gas. First of all, that's not his call. That's ICE's call. That's Homeland Security's call. That's the people who are out there protecting those borders. They should be the ones to make that decision. That's why they are getting paid by the federal government, to protect those borders. Not Aaron Burnett. Not Mr. Lemon. Not, Big Bad Wolf Blitzer. Not fucking Larry, the Shylock Jew fucking king. And yes, I use the word Jewish, okay? I know I'm not racist by any fucking means. The bottom line is, there is so much that we could be doing to help our president get his job done faster and that much quicker. He's only one man here, and he's not getting any younger. the bottom line is that, you know, if you look at the cooperation that the Obama administration had, and Obama did a whole bunch of things during his reign of terror. You know, let's talk about the unsanctioned use of drones, where drones were not supposed to be used, and they were anyway. Where there were heavily, densely populated civilian areas, and many young children died that shouldn't have. Let's talk about that. I understand there's somebody else here in the lobby. If you'll excuse me for a second, I'd really like to share this link. I don't know if you can hear me okay. And I just want to share this link and get this link out there a little bit more. I have a few people that, by the way, this channel is fairly new. So, you know, I'm actually going to go to my favorite page, the White House. I'm going to go to the White House. I always love going here. I love being at home. You know, it's where it's the home is where the heart is. You know, and you know, I truly believe. Welcome. We have another one here. Welcome to the Devil's Advocate. Currently, we're discussing the omelette of what was the so-called Mexican caravan. I guess they left. Oh well, we don't. You know, if they're not interested, then what are you going to do? You know, really, currently, right now. Hang on here. I have to. I'm just doing a few things to speed this along. I feel it's so important. And by the way, anyone who was here, I thank you. I know this is still a fairly new channel, so it's gonna take a while to get things, you know, pumping, to get things moving along. I actually have decided against starting fake news, CNN's fake news channel, because really, you know, like it's taken me this long just to get here, and I think the Devil's Advocate is very, very adamant channel to be discussing these topics. I personally, you know, think we need, as people across this country, to start acknowledging that our government has, you know, has its own clout. They have its own resources. We as people need to learn to respect that. You know, when it comes to those of law enforcement, when it comes to those, you know, regarding the safety of our communities and our borders and so on, I think it's very, very, very important. You know, people like John Lemon, or people like Mr. Lemon from CNN, you know, people like Aaron Burnett. I'm sorry, you know, these people are just ignorant. They're ignorant to the realities of you know, really what's going on. And you know, oh, what's going on here? Okay. Okay, this will be start. Oh, there's another. Okay. And welcome. I'm currently waiting on a few other people to make their arrival. Um, I'm actually hoping, I know she's on the network now, and I'm hoping Aaron Burnett possibly, or Mr. Lemon from CNN might even make his appearance here. I don't know. I don't think they really want to be a part of this. I've got the chopping block all set up to go. Something I would like to share with someone. There's obviously I have a viewer here right now, and I want to ask, and you can comment below if you wish. Are you familiar with the public database website, the State of Address and Freedom of Information Act? Are you yourself familiar with that? I'm going to go to bookmarks. I need to, because I think it's very important. I need to pull this up in my bookmarks. I think it's very, very important. By the way, can you hear me okay? I just need to know, like, if you can hear me okay. I just need to know, like, if you can hear me okay. I just need to know, like, if you can hear me okay. Obviously, I can hear myself speaking, so we'll turn those speakers down because the echo can be rather annoying. Hon, can I have an ashtray, please? No.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just waiting for a few more people. And I'm hoping we're going to get this discussion going. We're already 17 minutes in here, and I've had a few people kind of pop in and say hello. And just, I believe they were listening for a little while, but of course, you have to understand, it's truly, it's truly despicable, what our media has done. Particularly CNN, what they've been trying to accomplish. I think it's quite tasteless, don't you? Let's see who this person is here. How do I do that? Okay. Okay. And who do we have here? Participants. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's me. Okay. All right. Alrighty. It seems to be an ever-growing, struggle here, and for the seems to be an ever-growing struggle. Obviously, it's a very, very sensitive topic. Trump is not very well liked, obviously, by a select group of people. But again, I'd say to all of you, and by the way, I'm going to be posting this. It's quite terrible that reporters, again, like Jim Acosta, again, like Mr. Lemonhead, I call him, again, it just disgusts me that these people, and Jim, just having been given your press pass back just today for you to go on the ample attack and try and again, and well, has the president denied that there was tear gas used? We all saw it. We all saw it being deployed. We've all seen it being used during the president's roundtable discussion in the Oval Office. He very freely admitted that yes, tear gas had been used. Of course. I've worked the public sector. I've worked private security. I'm a stonemason now, but of course, in any situation like that, CS gas would be deployed. Abso-friggin-lutely. Rubber bullets were also used. Why wasn't you guys went on about tear gas? Why did you guys not mention the rubber bullets? It makes no sense. It really makes no sense. I think it's quite funny that you're going on about tear gas, but clearly in a Fox broadcast, you could hear the rubber bullets. You hear the guns being used. You're more concerned about tear gas and rubber bullets? I can tell you firsthand, rubber bullets are a serious thing. The bottom line here, again, is we should all be so fortunate. I truly wish I had someone like Donald Trump in office here in Canada. I think it would make an amazing prime minister. I think he would do very, very well over here. It's my feeling that currently right now, Justin Trudeau, I don't really have anything to say about him. So that's my opinion on that. In regards to the so-called caravan, I'm going to kind of end this stream again. That it was not a caravan. It was a downright illegal border crossing by many Mexicans. And CNN has quoted that, it must have been because of some false media posting or some false media link. I wonder by who. It's like Donald Trump. It's like Donald Trump said. It's like Donald Trump said. It must have come from somewhere. It must have come from somewhere. So people want to tell me that Donald Trump's administration put this false information out there just so these guys would attack the border. That's the next conspiracy theory you guys are going to be working on. And it's complete rhetoric. It's complete bullshit. People need to wake the fuck up and realize that President Donald Trump is doing everything he can to protect your borders. To make sure that another occurrence like 9/11 never occurs again. To make sure that companies that are going over to countries like China and Mexico, that's right, General Motors, I'm talking to you. Get your ass back to where you were. Stop with the whining and the crying. Pull your bootstraps up. Get making some good quality cars. Stop having China do all your electrical and all your, not that I'm saying one way or the other. But the bottom line is, the only people responsible for General Motors' failure at this point in time, 14,000 jobs is not a lot of jobs for one little plant. It's not. General Motors has offices all through, and departments all throughout the United States of America. The huge envoy here is, again, the president's to blame? Really? The president's to blame. Interesting concept. You know, I think it's a complete joke. And now, I'm going to end this stream by sharing a few things with you people. These are all the declassified emails that are available to the likes of the American people. Okay? And it's all available on the U.S. Department of State Freedom of Information Act. Something you know, Democrat, pot-smoking, hippie-loving Pinocchios don't care to share with the public, because you don't want the average Joe researching this. There'd be people would climb the fucking walls, you know? But just in regards to Hillary Clinton's emails, and I'm going to share one with you before I leave, okay? I'm going to share one with you, and you're going to see it for yourself. This one again is dated September, okay, 2015. Look at the amount of emails that were shared by Clinton, by yours truly there, Oprah, hey, by yours truly there, Mr. Lemon. Look at all of these emails from the state, okay? All of these emails that they pulled from her and felt needed to be made public to let people know what kind of erratic, manipulative, and very, in my opinion, Hillary Clinton never belonged in politics. Never. You know, and I'm going to just share one with you, which, again, here, I'll show you this. Okay, it's this one right here. If you can see my finger. Yeah, because I really want you guys to see it. Shit. Right there. Concerning the airstrike. Okay? An airstrike. Al-Alawaki's son found among dead in the U.S. airstrike, AP. Okay? All right? I'm going to open the email. I'm going to open it. You guys be the judge. All right? By the way, this document at the time was considered classified at that time. Not so anymore, because, of course, it's being made available for us to see. And at the time, it was classified. And at the time, she was sitting on the Senate. Look at the Constitution. You be the judge. I really want to share this with you guys. So it's very powerful. The email is very powerful, and it's got some stuff in here. So I would appreciate it if you guys take your time. I'm gonna make it legible, okay? So I want you to kind of just read what you can from here. Read what you can from here and to the top here, okay? Now, I don't know if you guys saw that, or again here, I'm going to show you from about here. See, I need to get a rear facing camera and everything else. Oh, God. Anyways, fucking thing. Yeah, yeah. I'm doing the best I can here, guys. Okay. Um. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna read it for you. Okay. The tribal elders say the son of slain U.S.-born cleric Anwar Ali Awakli has been killed in a U.S. missile strike along with 6 other Al-Qaeda militants, including the media chief of the terror group's Yemeni branch. The elders in the southeastern province of Shabwa were where the strike took place, identified the son as 21-year-old Abdul Rahman Al-Awaki. Okay. There was no official confirmation of his death from Yemeni authorities. The elders, who spoke Saturday on condition of anonymity because they feared reprisals, had earlier said that 5 of Al-Awakli's clan were among the 7 people killed in the missile attack. Now, she shared this. This wasn't supposed to be, believe it or not, this email was supposed to be shared amongst those of the White House and those all the way up to the presidency, okay? And by the way, it would become public knowledge, that's why it's on here. But at the time that it was shared, it was shared over her BlackBerry. Okay? Her personal BlackBerry. By the way, that's not anything really serious. It was still classified information. It was still, at that time, it was still classified information. Some stuff. Ooh, I want to share this. FYW, Secretary's testimony. Should we go there, Hillary? Should we go there? I don't know. Let me just read an excerpt, okay, from this. I can't tell you people where I got this from, and I'm not even going to show it to you. You're going to just have to take my word for it. And for now, I'm going to read you a small portion of something. Dealing in tough times and having the painful decisions to make can often, as I watch the way our U.S. economy is going, cause me to make erratic and at times prefixed decisions. In fairness and being as candid as I can, candid being, to the point, candid as I can, right? I can now determine with specificity, I can now determine that the tremendous effects or the tremendous sacrifices made by Chris Stevens and his colleagues, but Also, yeah, insisting that our ability to play a positive role in the world and protect U.S. interests requires, and I'm just going to stop there, says requires. And I'm going to stop now because there's actually about 4 or 5 emails from Miss Cheryl to Hillary. You know who I am. You know who you are, and I've come across this specific email. If I was to read the whole thing, if I was to just show you guys, I really want to share this. But it's this particular email. I'm not going to read the whole damn thing. I'm not divulging where I got this either. That's not divulging where I got this. And by the way, there's a lot of it bedded, okay? But I've got some tools, I got some toys. So I was able to do a few things. It'd be amazing what you can do with just a normal lamp, and some solvents. It's amazing what you can do. Yeah, I'm serious. Marker does shit. You can bed something and photocopy it, and with some work, you can still get around it. Yeah, it becomes very legible, but you can basically sum it up. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you is this. I have another email as well that is sent from an HWD. HWD. I wonder who that is. Hillary, would you like to tell folks at home who he is? Would you, Hillary Clinton? I now challenge you, Hillary Clinton. That's right. I'm stepping up to the plate. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck that. Listen, Hillary, if you call me out on this and come on YouTube Live, because I'm going to tell you something. Eventually, I'm using these as little stakes. I'm waiting for your little buddy in arms there to do something really fucking stupid. And then, like I said, I am going to take the shelf, pretty big shelf it is, and I'm going to drop it all on your fucking heads. That big shell of corruption up there. It's like Mr. Trump said. Openly at a dinner. Oh my God. I didn't expect him to do that when he did that, but oh boy. Hillary, anybody that can get booted off of a commission that's been there since, like, the Nixon administration, anybody that can get booted off of a commission like that, which we all know it's a farce commission anyway, but anybody that can get themselves taken off of a commission like that, that's fucking spooky. Okay? All right? So, just to let you know, I am. But Hillary, I got your number. I got your number. You're in my crosshairs. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. I don't like your husband. Your family will never sit in the White House again. Never. Never, ever, ever your son, your daughter, none of y'all. None y'all. Okay? Hey, you see that? Yeah? Hey? Harvey Weinstein? Suck my dick? Good. Perfect. Okay. Anyways, I got a few things that I have to do. But for all you guys looking for just general, declassified documents, you can do so. And I'm going to give you the website. It is at https, semicolon, // F, all underscore letters, FOIA .state.gov, all small letters, all undercase. And then you can go there and you can look up pretty much some of the things that I've spoke to you about. Now keep in mind too, there is still another 30-something thousand emails that to date she won't even admit exists. That's right, Hillary Clinton will not even admit exists, which basically means, if you want to really, really get technical about it, even the White House advisors have said, "Oh no, there were these emails, and you deleted them, and we want to know." Well, you see, Donald Trump, knowing that he wouldn't get the fucking answer from his own fucking cabinet, went and did the only thing he could do. Maybe went, got some external help. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And by the way, his relation with the Saudis and his relation with the Saudis and the Russians go back years and years before he even stepped foot into politics. So, anyway, I have a few things to do. I'm working on a very big project right now, as I've said time and again. I look forward to future correspondence with anyone, live stream or otherwise. I will bid you farewell, and I am your host of The Devil's Advocate, Robert Kane. Stay tuned. I will be live tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern Time. It's now 5:59 now, so I will be live 5:30 Eastern Time, okay, which is Canadian time. So anyway, we hope to have a little bit more viewers and get a little bit more going then, and we'll see you. And remember, let's make America great again. Vote for Trump 2020.